Good evening, welcome to Tudor Talk Extra Time, where it's finished here at Vauxhall Road. Hemel Hempstead Town 1, Dorking Wanderers 0. It was a late winner from James Dobson, and the Tudors recorded their 4th consecutive clean sheet. And I caught up with Sammy Moore at full time to find out what his thoughts were on the win.
Absolutely delighted. I thought the players were tremendous to a man today. I thought 1 to 11, the energy, the bravery on the ball, the work rate out of possession was superb. I said to him, it's a big game. If we want to bridge the gap, we need to win this game. And I thought today it took real bravery in how we set up. We looked at the DVD of how they played against Slough and how Slough set up, and we thought that would suit how we played. And we was brave. We left 3 up against their 3, and we caused them real problems. And we wanted to stop them playing because we know they're a good passing team, and if they get their rhythm, then they are good. And we really had that front press today, and we was on the front foot. We won lots of many second balls, first and second half, and I thought we deserved that victory today.
When the game is going into the late stages and you're having a number of chances, do you still believe that late on that we'd get a winner? Yeah,
I did today. I had a good feeling before the game. We trained well all week. We got to a final on Tuesday. And that's our 4th consecutive clean sheet now. We look solid at the back. I think the pennies dropped that we need to outwork the other opposition. I know that's a given. But when we went on our bad spell, we didn't do that. But I thought we outworked them today. We won every second ball. We put balls in good areas. We put many balls in their box, and their keeper made some outstanding saves. So I always thought we'd get a chance, but it was a great goal. A little bit of pace, and a great bit of skill by Dobbo to go past the guy, and it was a cool finish. So I'm pleased for him because he's worked hard, and for me, he needs to add more goals to his game. I said that to him, but we see his real quality today. I thought Steve Corley, when he come on, was superb. I asked everything. I said to him, make yourself a nuisance. Can you bring others into play? And he did that. We got competition for places. We've left 4 out today. So there's that real belief in that dressing room. But we're not getting too carried away. We want to take one game at a time. But that's another step in the right direction. And, at the end, Grimmy's made an outstanding save. He's the best keeper in this league. He's at Man City, for a reason. And, he just looks so calm and composed. And, that goes along with the back 4 as well. We look solid.
I was going to mention, Dan, he did make that great save just towards the end. I think something like 380 odd minutes since we've conceded a goal. How much confidence does that breed into the dressing room?
Yeah, it was an area we wanted to look at. We hasn't that area. Coming up to when Grimmy come in, wasn't particularly good. We done our research and we had to. We went through my contact book and see who I could get, and I'm very thankful to Man City for giving us a superb goalie. Not only a superb goalie but a great lad. He will play higher than this, and I can imagine that he'll go on and play league football next year. But he's just so composed. He comes from every cross. His distribution is superb. He's a great shot stopper. But when you've got a good goalie, that adds an extra 30 points to your tally. And you can see in the defence they got real faith in him. And I think the back 4 have been outstanding as well. I thought they defended well today, but most of the play was in their half today. We was excellent. Front foot, energy levels were superb. The second balls, all the stuff you need out of possession, we certainly had today. And I'm delighted for the boys because we wanted to play at Hungerford last Saturday and really keep the momentum. But we've managed to get to a final on Tuesday. Had a good session on Thursday. Showed them how we want them to play, and they executed the plan perfectly. So delighted for everyone, we look forward to another semi-final on Tuesday.
And lastly, I know it's still early days, but Sam Ashford looked like he come off with quite a bad injury. There was a bit of panic when he was down on the ground. Have you got any update on that?
Yeah, it don't look good. I think he rolled his ankle, so we need to assess that. Hopefully it ain't as too bad, and we can get him back for next Saturday. But we'll have a look at the squad on Tuesday and see if we need to change a few things. But we've got that momentum at the minute. I think everyone's got that bit between their teeth that we can go into every game now. Putting in a performance like that, if we can do that for 9 games, then who knows? But we ain't getting carried away. It's one game at a time. Another clean sheet, You know, the work the goalie coaches do, you know, during the week with the keepers is outstanding. So, you know, we've got a good team here. All winners. All want to work hard for this football club. You know, and the hard work certainly paid off this week.
The player who scored the winner was James Dobson. He also picked up man of the match, and he caught up with me at full time and gave me his thoughts on the game.
Yeah, delighted. It's a really good win against a tough side. It's always good to get a goal as well, and see man of the match a good bonus as well. But not overly fussed about it, if I'm being completely honest. It's just important that we got the win today.
So another clean sheet, another win. The confidence must be high in the camp now.
Yeah, credit to the whole team at the moment. Obviously, I know especially defenders and the goalie, obviously Grimmy coming in. They've all done a good job. We obviously haven't conceded a few goals in the last couple of games, so it's good taking that momentum into games. And yeah, vitally important today.
Obviously, I think the goal scored on 88 minutes. When it gets so late in the game, do you still believe that you can crack on and get that winning goal?
Yeah, I think we dealt with them very well in first half, sort of leading into half time. They're always going to look to play. They are that kind of team, Dorking. We've watched a sort of few games previously with them, so yeah, we knew what they were going to be about when they came here. It was just a case of us staying in the game really and being switched on at times, and we spoke about that at half time, about being compact and then just taking our chances really. I thought we had a few first half from everybody, but yeah, it was just a case of plugging away, and it's always good to take your chances, especially second half as well, and unfortunately that was come down to me as well.
We've had a lot of rain this week. The pitch must be very boggy. It looked like it was cutting up all over the place. How difficult was it out there?
It actually isn't too bad. I was quite sceptical of it a few weeks back when we sort of had similar weather. I thought that it would be off or the pitch would be quite bad, but no, it holds up quite well. I mean, obviously, I know by the dugout it can be a bit wet at times, and the grass is quite soft, but I think all over it weren't too bad.
That's all we've got time for this edition of Tudor Talk Extra Time. Join us on Tuesday evening when we host Royston Town here. But for now, goodbye.